I'm here with Simon from Beyond Creation. They're back in Toronto, back on the road, touring, playing. How excited are you to finally be playing again?
Oh my God, such a great feeling. After 4 years of not doing a single show, it's just like, it's amazing. And the package also, the touring package is mind blowing. So, yeah, it's a real treat.
Were you a little bit rusty? Did it take you a couple of days to get back into the? So I'm not talking about just the playing. I'm talking about even being on the road and traveling and setting up. It's a completely different mindset.
Well, we haven't really changed our live rig or live setup. So, this was just like getting back into it, how the 200 wires get plugs and plugs in and everything. But all in all, it went pretty fast and pretty good. Of course, we can all separately practice at home, and that goes a long way. So yeah, first show, I mean, great energy, good crowd, and just gives us the energy to, you know, like go 100%, and like the feeling of, oh, that's why we're doing it. Like, it's really amazing. Yeah.
The tour got announced a while back, and the moment they got announced, everybody got excited because, like you said, this is a great tour package. When you were thinking about the tour, the dates, the set list, what goes through your mind? Because there's going to be a lot of new fans coming to these shows. There's going to be a lot of old fans coming to these shows. It's always hard to please everybody. So, how do you work out the set list for a tour like this?
Of course, I mean, at the moment, we don't have any new music ready to be playing live. So we what we tried is just to take a little bit of every album, just to make everyone to get our entire atmospheres, because every album is a little different. So you can have, for example, on the aura, some very techy, fast stuff, and Earthborn a little darker, and the last algorithm is a lot proggier. So we try to mix all of this so everybody can a little bit at least understand where we're standing at the moment.
The whole history of the band represented in a set list. How's the fan reaction been to the last couple of shows that you guys have done so far on this tour?
Great, really great. Almost every night we had circle pits and people losing their mind, and yeah, it was really great. Great response. Saw a lot of new people at the show, faces that we didn't knew before, and that's really great. In 4 years, I mean, we didn't know really what was going to happen, with the future of the band necessarily, and going back on the road and see new people is is very nice. It's inspiring to continue and keep pushing.
During those dark days of the pandemic, were you concerned at any point in time about the future of the band, like you're saying, in terms of what was going to happen once this pandemic would finally be over?
Yes, of course. It's been. I got a few white hair coming on. Um, yeah, especially like I would say the first 6 months or the first year. Before, in 2019, we were doing, I don't know, like 150 shows per year. So it was really our main work. So once everything stopped, it was just like looking at each other, like, so what what do we do? Where do we go? Like, always hoping, oh, the next 6 months everything's gonna be fine, and then took 3 years. So so yeah, it was challenging emotionally, and like economically, but we all took some time separately by ourselves, and take care of our own, and yeah, just have the good energy to start back and get into it again.
And on this tour, you guys have a different drummer, with the exception of the Montreal show. The Montreal show is going to be a full-on reunion, but outside of that show, you guys have a different drummer for the rest of the tour. How's been that adjustment? Has he fitting in perfectly with the rest of the guys?
Oh yeah, super easy to work with, super fast learning. We only actually rehearsed twice before the tour, and it was very on point and always super professional. So yeah, it was an easy way to start with the new drummer.
So now that you guys are on the road, you're playing some shows. The tour has just started. You still have a long ways to go throughout this tour. Are you starting to think now about the future in terms of a new record, new material? When do you plan on start looking at it a little bit more seriously?
Yeah. Well, actually, when the pandemic started, I composed a lot of new music, my solo project, and also the new Beyond Creation. I would say I'm about 70% on the process with the new Beyond Creation. So I hate to put timeline, because if we're not respecting this timeline, people are like, "Oh, where is it? Where is it?" But we hope by the end of next year we hope to have a new album ready and be ready to headline a tour with this new album. But
No, as you know, during the pandemic, bands took different approaches as far as new music is concerned. Releasing singles and then putting all the singles together and throwing it out there as a new record. Some bands decided to do EPs. Like there's been a little bit of everything. Let's say. Are you going to be continuing to do the traditional approach of releasing an album, doing the singles, promoting the album, taking that sort of roadmap?
it's a question that we are still thinking about. We have good material for a full album, but obviously, since the beginning of the pandemic, the music industry has changed a lot, and the way people promote their music. So it's something we need to see with the label, what is the best way now to put it out. But yeah, it's a pretty good question.
Yeah.
That
It's a tricky one because there's no right or wrong here.
Exactly.
I think it comes down to the band and what the fans really expect from the band. You know what I mean? Some bands can release singles and that works really well. Some bands, because of their fan base really wanting to listen to a record from start to end, releasing a bunch of singles may not have the same kind of impact. So I think it depends a lot on you guys.
Yeah, that is true. There's no wrong answer. But yeah, I mean, we always did. That was my mindset. It was like 10 songs per album. Always a lot of diversity in there, like the prog side, the super techy, fast, or whatever. Like try to mix a little bit of everything. So we'll see how we can manage maybe 2 EPs or a full length. But yeah, to be continued.
The future will tell us. Well, Simon, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. All the best with this tour on the road. Great package with Obliviscaris. Go check them out. The tour dates will be in the description of this video. So see if there's a show near you in a town nearby. Don't miss it. Go pick it up. Grab a ticket. Go see these guys. They're great. And meet them up at the merch table and pick up a t-shirt while you're at it. All right? See you guys. Thanks, Simon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.